I just realized I forgot to open VTube Studio. Hang on a second. We'll just be over here. I'm clearly prepared. Invisible. I'm clearly very prepared. No, let's be honest. Tonight is a zip worker night, so we'll see how things go. That is not the correct me. Hang on. There we go. That's the proper me. Get rid of that. Wait for the menu thing to go away. There we go. Am I live yet? There we are! Yay! Okay! Hello, everyone. It's your friendly local zipperworks, and I'm here with Pokemon Silver, which I do have open. I just didn't get it up in the thing because, I'm good at things, is why. Same boy. It never wants to load until I tell it to, so. Is my PS4 controller even on right now? It's not. Can you be? I might have to restart it. Cause this thing hates me. Okay, so there's that. There you go. Maybe someday it'll load. Here we are. Oh, is it actually counting as daytime right now? Hey, daylight savings time! I think it thinks it's 5 p.m., which is weird, because it only changed an hour. But still, okay, what do we got? Okay. Alucard could use some healing, but then I actually gotta go put on the OC remix, because, guess he forgot to level, between last session and this one. Me. And, we need a Crobat. Because for some reason, Golbat can't learn fly, but Crobat can? I guess the 2 extra wings just help that much, so... Open this. Got that. Can I get the volume mixer? Hooray! Mute that. Shuffle, and let's go. Oh, that's not my same boy. I'ma get my bat! Oh no. There we go. Keep fighting. Yas. March to victory! And now it's night again. Love me. Oh. Whoops. Come on, Alucard, please. Thank you. That's much faster. I forgot I had wing attack. Nothing but jellies in the sea. Nope, that didn't do it. Love me, Alucard. Frittata, love me. Why can't you? Oh, nice. Damn it. It's always nice when you can one-shot a, Tentacruel. Feels good. Leveling up and not getting a Crobat does not feel good. Feels bad, man. Oh, Yellow blocks. Yes! Hello! Big bad boy! Back! Alright, we save game for Mother. Clearly the awesome music is what got it, because I love that remix, and I haven't heard that one before. Yes, it's okay to overwrite. He done it. I think it's time for Leech Life to go. We can fly now! I love the little bat take his place. Yes, our Batson. Look at all the things I can buy! Do I have anything sellable right now? I don't think I do. Another thing I should probably give to Alucard. I don't think I've got anything else. Okay. I had a quick claw. I think it's probably fast enough that giving it the sharp beak's a better option. And who's slow in my team? I feel like Lighthouse isn't particularly slow, so maybe Katsu? Alright, now we have more things to do before I can move on with plot. Wild Chuckle? You can just find these? What? I didn't know you could find them in the wild. What? Yes, I smashed a rock. I thought they were like a one per game thing. It fucking turns out. I'm trying! That didn't work. Come on, get in the ball, get in the ball! Yeah! Normally I ask, but not today. so I'm surprised. This is what I actually came here for, is I wanted a Krabby. To be fair, water gun fucking sucks, which is why I'm using it. I want a crab. I desire an crab. Okay, but I want this crab. We got a crab! What do we name it? The pincers break off easily. If it loses a pincer, it somehow becomes incapable of walking sideways. Wow. Oh, okay, Mrs. Krabs. Yeah, we could do that. That's a shelter! That's not a Krabby! Let's name it Craft. More snatchies. Oh, hey, revive. Nice. Another crib. But I don't need this crib. So I'm just gonna run. I do think I should probably do some more power leveling before we head off to the next section of game. So move the volume mixer to where I can see it. Turn this down. Restart cool song. Who's my lowest level? Oh, everybody's the same. Okay. Who's gonna be the most annoying? Probably Whoop Whoop. So. Oh, that was dumb. You got them by not spending them, apparently. Good job, Whoop Whoop. Love this Whoop. Whoop Whoop, no! Yes. Whoop whoop! Thank you. Yeah, this is where the tentacles are. You're in the right spot. Jesus Christ. I really don't want to waste a super potion. Oh, fuck. There's a super potion here, but I've got 18 of them, so fine, I guess. Whoop whoop, please. Please, buddy. We're not doing the thing because this is Pokemon Silver. We're just power leveling. Yeah, we can't do the thing no more. Oh, whoop whoop poison. I gotta go back to the thing. Save whoop whoop. We can do the other thing where we clone Pokemon. And I will be doing that once we get the Master Ball, but we don't have that right now, so. Yeah, it has a volcano problem. Ooh, hell yes! Yeah? Fuck water, cut! There was a jellyfish here and there isn't anymore! Whoop Whoop is now unstoppable. Okay, a little bit stoppable. I do need to heal, but... I'm sorry. The tentacles are abusing my Whoop Whoop, which, as we all know, is an unforgivable crime. Look at how cute he is. She is. I always forget this Whooper is female. But, point being, Whooper is perfect, and anything that hurts Whooper deserves to die. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry. It's barely gets any experience. Honestly, I'm just gonna, try to run from Tentacool, but I guess I can't. Because I get, like, none experience from it, but that's fine. Yes, whoop whoop. Okay, Lavender Town. Alright, time to go heal. I'm out of earthquakes. Nice. One day. Yay, I got away from that one. Never mind, not that one. Oh, I forgot Whoop Whoop was poisoned. One moment while I kill this and then go heal. Save my Whoop. Thanks. It's kind of like, okay, fine, if you insist. Like, I tried to leave, but if you wanted to be dead... I only care about your big brother. Oh. Alright, time to go heal. Whoop whoop, why can't you get away from it? You can kill it in one hit. Oh, I'm poisoned. Shoot. I didn't want to go back that early, but okay. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, 35. Only 2 more levels. Alright, well, if you insist on dying, I can make that happen. Poor Whoop Whoop. Get it. Yeah. And now we go heal again, because we have another case of poisoning. Poor Whoop Whoop. Whoop Whoop doesn't deserve all this. I want to give a Whoop Whoop the quick claw, except Whoop Whoop is never allowed to get rid of its hold item, so... Oh, hey, that actually worked. We're almost there. Come on, Whoop Whoop. Just one more earthquake. Yes! Good Whoop Whoop. Okay. Who next? Honestly, Katsu's gonna have the hardest time against them, so let's do Katsu. Whoop Whoop's just slow. It's the only problem there. The Katsu's actively weak to these guys, so that's a little suck. Please heal my baby. Thank you. And maybe Katsu will learn something useful along the way. Because I don't really want to go up against the Steel Gym with just Ember, but... That's what I am talking about. I can't use it, but, you know, it's something. I mean, like, I can use it, but it's not gonna be worthwhile against water types. Nice. I wonder if we'll have... We should have a Typhlosion at the end of this, right? Aw, that's sad. Kolava's my favorite. But, like, obviously I'm gonna evolve it, because Typhlosion's awesome. Please, Katsu, thank. Yeah, I don't remember what level it evolves at, but it's gotta be, like, maximum 36. That's tends to be where starters evolve. It's like 32, 34, 36, depending on the starter. And you think it's 36 for the fire type, typically? Nice. Taking him out in one hit. Feels good, man. Yeah, not so much for a tentacle, but that's okay. Good job, Katsu. You didn't get yourself horribly mutilated. Oh hey, they have the nice number. I also need to heal because Parkhouse is poisoned. Oh, huh, this one's from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I never played those games. I also don't know if it's technically an OC remix, so I think I'm gonna skip it. Because OC remixes are allowed on stream. I don't know if that one was. Oh no, poisoning. My baby. It's amazing to me that none of them use water moves. I'm guessing they just don't have them? But, like, that would be their best bet right now. Oh, it still didn't. It has a full bar, but it didn't. There we go. Bye-bye, Quilava. And hello, Typhlosion. The big boy. Him roar. Oh, whoops. I mean, this won't work very well, but I can still kill it that way. Do it, Katsu. Yeah, there we go. Like, all of these will be good, so... Just do Egglet. Just cuz. Wow, immediately poisoning? Fucking rude. My poor egg. God, I love Swift. Oh. Hey, it's Bird's boyfriend. No, I'm not going to fight you, but thanks. Level 32 Eggy. I should go heal just to get more PP. I mean, if you insist. I desire more than 2 tentacles. There we go. Honestly, it might be faster to just kill them. Two more levels. Really? I was just in there. Okay. We're done with Iggy. And let's do Lilo. Cut your way to victory, apparently. Forgot Lilo's grass moves are a bit shit right now. that's... Oh, I guess that was the end of that playlist? Bruh. Yes, it does. There we go. Let's go heal. I may have been wrong about who was going to be the most annoying to level. Although I still think it's probably Whoop Whoop, but, like... So just to fill the void by talking about something, I have a little can of, like, the Coke Starlight edition that we found at our grocery store, and it's supposedly space-flavored, which apparently space tastes like s'mores, approximately. It's just a very weird soda. Like, I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's definitely gonna take me a while to work through the pack. And this is coming from somebody who likes very sweet things. I've been slowly working on this over the course of the day, so it's also kind of flat now, which doesn't help, but, like, I'm not gonna waste it. Well, yeah, because it's a marketing thing, right? Like, it doesn't say anywhere in the package what it is. It's just space flavored. And naturally, me being me, I needed to know what space tastes like, and apparently it's s'mores. I know Letty has said raspberry was her guess, and, like, I guess I can kind of taste it a little bit in there, but, like, having had raspberry soda before, I wouldn't say it's the predominant flavor. It's more like graham cracker with an aftertaste of marshmallow. Right. S'mores. I mean, they basically said s'mores in a pretty, poetic way, yeah? Yeah, I wouldn't say it's very raspberry. I would say it's distinctly more graham cracker than raspberry. I also don't get much vanilla out of it. A friend of mine said, Moonlight? What's Moonlight? None? I think Moonlight's healing anyway, I don't really... Yeah, like, it's definitely worth trying if you see it in the wild. Lilo. For fuck's sake. Yeah, I also want to drink Nitro Pepsi, and I don't even like Pepsi. Pepsi is objectively the worst soda. Worst between Coke and Pepsi, I mean. Like I said, if you see Coke Starlight in the wild, try it. It's weird. It's not unpleasant, though. Oh, I also had friends that said it tasted like cotton candy, which I don't get out of it at all, so I don't know. To be fair, I've not had cotton candy in a very long time. It kind of... Oh, okay, well, yeah, so it's useless to me, the Moonlight then. Yeah, I don't know, it just kind of appeared at my grocery store without much fanfare. It was just kind of on the end cap, and I was like, what's this sparkly pink Coke thing? Yeah, the drink itself is not sparkly and pink, it's kind of reddish. Now I want to know what color it is. Hang on. Yeah, it's red. The more you know. So it is kind of sparkly and pink, but the packaging is, like, interestingly pink. So I was like, pink? Coke? I like those things. And then, it said it was space flavored, and I had no choice. Like, at that point, I was legally obligated to put it in the cart.
Did you get more wood? Oh, yeah.
Yes, precisely. Hank! Yeah, I have to get out and, actually, like, start spraying down the body with sealant so I can actually, like, get started on the blushing and all that, but, yeah, I mean, it's been nice out. I just don't want to go out and do it. Because you have to wear the freaking, protective mask if you're working with Mr. Super Clear, because it's super toxic to breathe in. And also I have to go into the garage, which is full of bugs. Like, I could go out the back. Whoa, one of my Pokemon is Pokerus? Which one? Yeah, Alucard is Pokerus. What the fuck? I've never had Pokerus before. This is so exciting. Hang on. Frittata also has it. Wait, what? Oh my gosh! I'm taking screen caps. I can't believe. Where did the last? Here it is. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've never seen or had it before. Hello, I have discovered an odd thing. Apparently there's something called Pokerus that affects Pokemon. Yes, it's like a virus, so it's called Pokerus. It multiplies fast and infects other Pokemon too, but that's all. It doesn't seem to do anything, and it goes away over time. I guess it's nothing to worry about. Bye! Okay! That's so cool! Alright, the last one's Lighthouse. Honestly, I could probably just kill everything with strength. And yet I got it! That is so freaking cool! Oh my gosh! Yeah, the only shiny I've ever even seen, aside from, you know, the obvious red Gyarados, was a Zubat that I killed. I didn't even get to catch it. Also, in this playthrough, I straight up ran into Raikou in the wild. Which I was not expecting to have happen, and obviously he broke out of the Great Ball I threw at him, but, like, what else is I supposed to do, right? Which, like, I'm planning to chase down the dogs after I get Master Balls. I just wasn't expecting to just run into one while I was, you know, just casually grinding. And of course, nobody was in chat to see it, but it happened. I have it on video. And I'm behind on uploading things to the YouTube channel, so I'm sorry about that. I just haven't wanted to log out of my own YouTube, like my personal, to upload things, because it takes forever. But hey, maybe it'll be faster soon, because we're getting better internet at some point soonish. They've been installing it all week. Yeah, which, I mean, I'm gonna let it go away because Alucard's a party member. And it's fine, but, like... Yeah, it's fair, but everything I want to train's already in my party, so, like... Level 34. Throw a rock at it. I forgot I can just kill all the tentacles with rocks and I don't need to waste my thunder punches. I have strength. Is that why I was doing that? No. I was just being stupid. Okay. Rock strat. Level 36, and I should go. Put a PP. Rock! There you go. That's everybody. Whee! Alright, let's turn the game music back on. And I believe we have to go back to the lighthouse to give Jasmine the medicine. Made in honor of those Pokemon, but they still do that. Or rather, Amphi used to do that before Amphi got sick. Which is what we're here to go fix. Go give Amphi meds. Wonk. Hey, Jasmine. Will that medicine cure Amphi? Zipper handed the secret potion to Jasmine. Please don't be offended. Amphi will not take anything from anyone but me. Amphi, how are you feeling? Hello. Oh, I'm so relieved. This is just so wonderful. Thank you so very, very much. I will return to the gym. Hello. Just casually fall through the lighthouse, it's fine. Wonder how that lady feels about seeing a kid just falling through the ceiling in front of her. Just like, yeah, seems like a Tuesday. Thank you for your help at the lighthouse. But this is different. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Jasmine, a gym leader. I use the steel type. Do you know about the steel type? It's a type that was only recently discovered. May I begin? I'm not looking forward to this. Also, I'm glad we leveled up. Ah, so close! Fuck. Stay alive, Katsu. Good boy. Shit. Come on, get dead. Ah! Yes, we outspeed. Did I just drop off there? Twitch chat disconnected for a second. Weird. OBS isn't saying I've dropped any frames, though, so... I guess I'm still okay. Get dead. Post badge! Oh, there was a thing there and I clicked past it, but... In both skill and kindness, in accordance with league rules, I confer upon you this badge. Yes, money! We love that! Mineral badge! Mineral badge raises Pokemon's defense. Please take this too. You could use that TM to teach Iron Tail. I probably won't, but like, thanks though. Alright. Let's go heal up, and then I believe we're off to the next location. Do, 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 do. Alright. It's gonna be more effective to just fly back there. I mean, she only shows up briefly in 4. Yeah, I should probably heal, huh? I mean, there are what? 2 whole kids going and challenging the league right now? Fuck you, G-Force, I'm not updating right now, I'm streaming. Yeah, also, she had to have battled at least 2, because, our rival also gets it, and he could not have gotten it before us. Because he goes and tells you that she's not there. Mount Mortar is like a maze. Be careful, don't get lost in there. I'm gonna go get lost! Ooh, I know trouble. Nice, 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 nice. Yay, super potion. I just wanted to see what the other things were. God, not having to go to the menu for that is so nice. Huh, we should probably go back to Kurt and get that thing, shouldn't we? Yup, Lance stands around wearing a cape, thinks it's cool, actually managed to convince us all it was cool when we were kids. Let me demonstrate the power of the Pokemon I caught. Hey, Quillfish! This is not an ideal match! It's a fish. Absorb. What type is Quillfish that it's not super effective? What? That's not right. Oh, poison. Okay. Oh, it's still dead. Hey! This is my secret place. Get lost, you outside. There are 2 people on either side of you! My dude! Oh, you're a fucking nerd. That's fine. That's why you're like this. Yeah, okay. I have a solution to this. That's sad. Alright. Let's use Nidorino. No, will I change Pokemon? No, I still have Earthquake. I should have used my Moonstone. Yeah, it would have helped! Hey, weird man. Ah, it's good to be outside. I feel so free. Yeah, Nidorino looks really pink. It's an improvement. Hiker Benjamin wants to battle. Me, 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 me. Oof. It does. It looks so angry. Why am I moving away from Absorb? Absorb is super effective here. Having a dome is why. Okay. Your Benjamin's about to use a trio. Absolutely the fuck not. And Dugtrio looks surprisingly chill in this gen. Yeah. Hi, Bird's boyfriend. No, I'm not going to battle you. Welcome to the home of the ninja. Oh, wow. What's this? I apparently just, like, skipped the entire fucking cave, which, like, I don't know how much I can do of right now to begin with, because I don't have waterfall. There is a Pokemon in there. But how much do I get there? Oh, that is Hounst. Where's that one? Moving the thing you tried to see real quick. I can't get there from that way, can I? Rude. So you're gonna make me go all the way to do that? I should move this over to my other screen so I can actually see things. Well, now I can fly back here later. Oop, whoops. Don't hold down the button, self. Ooh, it's a Goldeen. I don't have one of those. I want the fish. Oof. I don't think I have anything with, like, weaker attack. Yeah. Like, I can put it to sleep, I guess. Leo, how did you hurt yourself with sleep powder? God damn it. There we go. Sleep, fishy. Nice! Alright, what do we name this fish? I like it, Fabio. Yep. A strong swimmer is capable of swimming non-stop up fast streams at a steady speed of 5 knots. That is a Magikarp. That is not a Goldeen. That's a lie. I already have one of this, man. I've no need for you. Be gone. Where's that connect to? Okay, yeah, just go straight up. I don't think there's anything I can do in here until I have Waterfall. Because the thing I want, I need to be able to surf for, and I can't off of this. So, out we go. Yes, I already had a rock. I don't need you. Actually, wait, I don't need to do that. I can just bat. What am I doing? Alright. Since you came this far, take the time to do some sightseeing. You should head north and check out the Lake of Rage right now. Wow. Are you off to see the Gyarados rampage at the lake? Well, visiting Mahogany Town, try a Rage Candy Bar. Yeah, we have a Crobat, and it can fly. Heh, the experiment worked like a charm. Magikarp are just worthless, but Gyarados are big money makers. Welcome, how may I help you? I don't think I want anything from you. It sounds evil in there. Hi, Sunny Boy, I see you're new to Mahogany Town. Since you're new, you should try a yummy Rage Candy Bar. Right now, it can be yours for just $300. Want one? Sure. No, I don't want a Slowpoke tail. I heard that a red Gyarados appeared at the lake. That's odd, since even ordinary Gyarados are rare in that lake. My favorite radio program? I'd say Pokemon music. But that's clearly up towards the lake. Sure. Only people headed up to Lake of Rage have been through here lately. Well, yeah, because there's nothing else to do here. I can do so much with my Pokemon. It's super fun! Okay. Right? Like, my dude. I say true! I love them! Shame about what's about to happen to it. The East Buttock. Yeah, pretty much. It has a gym in it, and that's all I care about, but... Not wrong. I'm about to use Sand Slash, so yes, I will change back to Lilo. Such dynamic posing, wow. Losing isn't fun at all. Yeah, well, sucks to suck, kiddo. Ooh, I knocked out. I want the owl. That's fine, I do not need my attack right now. Rude. Get in the ball, owl. Yes, feed the kitties. For fuck's sake! I'm not using the Ultra Ball on it, so if this doesn't work, I'm just leaving. Yes, please. What's that? Foreshadowing? Wrong place. Correct place. Alright, back to business. Yes. I do recall this. Oh, hi! Hold it there, mister. The toll is $1,000 to go through. Thank you, sir. Hey! Where's my money? Yeah, I did! Would you get this? Some Argent guy made fun of my Pokemon. Darn it, my Pokemon's great! Oh, huh. Horn Attack just does not look particularly threatening. It just looks like it's very gently poking you. My Nidoking did pretty right on. I love Pokemon. That's why I started and why I'll keep on collecting Pokemon. That's another nerd. Oh, look at it! It's stupid! Yes, Whoop Whoop is great. Whoop Whoop is here to cause damage. Oh no, and water gun. Ha, there we go. Good job, Katsu. How could you do this to me? I mean... Super, good evening, it's me, Alan. No, I don't want to battle you. Fishing Guru, do you have more rod? Lake of Rage is actually a crater made by rampaging Gyarados. The crater filled up with rainwater and the lake was formed. That's a story passed on from my grandpa's great-great-grandpa. It used to be that you could catch lively Magikarp there, but I don't understand what's happening. Did my eyes deceive me? I saw a red Gyarados in the lake, but I thought Gyarados were usually blue. The Gyarados are angry. It's a bad omen. I heard this lake was made by rampaging Gyarados. I wonder if there's any connection to their mass outbreak now. Angerfish! I know that's what I'm supposed to be dealing with, but, I'm busy. Call back later. Hounst? Wimst? How do I get over there? There's an item I want, but I don't know how to get. What's the long way around? Oh, okay. Oh, whoops. Trying to think of what will kill it less. D, none of the above, but maybe we'll poop. Okay, yeah, okay. I can get it this way. No! That's true, yeah, fuck. This one's a slightly higher level, so maybe? Maybe? Oh hey, those tackle. Nice. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please do not die. Yes, for dinner. God fucking. I had hopes and dreams, man. If this doesn't kill the fish, I'll be shocked. Correct. Okay. Yasha! I saved, I'll be fine. Please don't make fire jokes in my chat. I know it's not a rule or anything, but just in future. Thank you. Anyway, slam! Ow. Yeah, that's fair. I'd probably flinch too in your position. What I got here? Yeah, that's a big oof. Big large oof is what I was trying to say. Unfortunately, my ability to English fucking died. Damn it. Get slapped. I don't think acid's gonna kill it, so yeah, it won't. I'll be okay. Because I know it's just gonna break out. He angry, but he slept. Fuck. Well, that's okay. We saved. We saved for a reason. Reset. I came in prepared. Yasha. Big Monch. Oh, Big Monch did very little. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. Arguably, acid also a drug. Please don't die. There we go. I kinda wanna hit it one more time. Pray. Fuck. Alright, I just gotta put you to sleep. Alright. Yeah! Once it appears, it goes on a rampage. It remains enraged until it demolishes everything around it. Me too. Anyway, its name is Sancho. Sancho. Sea monster in ball. It be done. Oh, hey, Lance. Oh, another Gyarados. But this one isn't shiny, so who gives a fuck? Bye! This lake is full of Gyarados, but nothing else. So the Magikarp were being forced to evolve. Did you come here because of the rumors? You're Zipper? I'm Lance, a trainer like you. I heard some rumors, so I came to investigate. I saw the way you battled earlier, Zipper. I can tell that you're a trainer with considerable skill. If you don't mind, could you help me investigate? Sure. Excellent. It seems that the lake's Magikarp are being forced to evolve. A mysterious radio broadcast coming from Mahogany is the cause. I'll be waiting for you, Zipper. Oh, fucking bye! Okay, bye! Fluffy! I already had a Fluffy, I don't need this. You're right, you're right. I just look like this, don't harsh my mellow! I'm in a slump. Maybe it's the gear I'm using. Let's battle for a change of pace. Oh no, honey. Oh dear. One time, my husband ran Pokemon Tabletop RPG for me and a couple of my college friends, and none of us used Pokemon correctly. And one of our players was a guy who just dual-wielded Gyarados. I forgot what it said, so I'm just gonna leave Lilo out. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's level 10, but still. About to use another Gyarados. Yeah, it's 2 links together is why. You're gonna need to split that up. Or rather, just delete one of them. Because if you look, it says d31.png https. So just get rid of the part after the first PNG. It should work. Yeah, we did a lot of murdering in my campaign. I may have accidentally nuked an entire town because, Jay didn't let me charge Solar Beam for an entire day, after which I unleashed it upon the evil team, which, got rid of the evil team, and also everyone else. And it also evolved my Bulbasaur, so that was great. Oh, hi, Mom. Hi, Zipper. How are you? I found a useful item shopping, so I bought it with your money. Sorry, it's in your PC. You'll like it. Yeah, the problem is that after that, the evil team learned how to do it too. So, we were kind of partially responsible for the destruction of the entire region. Whoops. I mean, also because, like, we were going up against the Pokemon League because we felt like the Pokemon League was harshing our vibe and telling us we had to use Pokemon to battle in a certain way. And so we had been destroying all of them, as well as the entire police force. So, I was the least crazy person in that campaign. Yeah, no, we were the bad guy team, and that is how Jaden played it. It was a bad end. Yeah, the entire region got destroyed. We were the bad guy team. Our team consisted of, me. I was a 10-year-old chef who, cooked Pokemon. Which, to be fair, is what they do in the game, so I wasn't that bad of a person. I was just 10 and stupid. And we had another person who was making an entire mech suit, like, out of Pokemon. We had the guy who was dual-wielding Gyarados, and later turned himself into a Nidoking because he accidentally wound up seducing a Nidoqueen. And so he wanted to be compatible with her. So there's a story behind that. I'll tell you if you guys want. But, with his hands. He hit them with his hands. He held the Gyarados' tail in either hand and swung them around. Yeah, but the point is a human and a Pokemon is very much a strange combination, so, yeah, the Mr. Fish method. He was just double Mr. Fishing. And then we also had the lone female, the lone male Officer Jenny. And that's what, Cool, thanks. I wasn't listening to anything you said. Oh, okay. Yeah, but, apparently they forced him to just be like all of the other Officer Jenny, so he wanted revenge. So he took out the entire police force, and thus, after we were done, there was no Pokemon League and no police force to defend from the bad guy team. So, they took over the region. No, Lenny's right. Horribly enough. I just beat BDSP. I can assure you that book is there and talks about the Pokemon that just casually turns into a human for a day. But yeah, so the Nidoqueen story. Yeah, BDSP has it in there. It might still be in there. I don't remember that one, but that doesn't mean anything. But anyway, the Nidoqueen story. So... what's in my pack? Ugh. Fine, I'll just leave it. Oh, it might still say that, I don't know. I remember the one where, like, it's like, oh yeah, Pokemon will sometimes just turn into humans. So, and then it'll just magically turn back into Pokemon when they feel like it. So, like, you could totally wind up hooking up with a Pokemon and not know. Which I think is potentially more horrifying. I keep meaning to tell the Nidoqueen story and getting just to do Giraffering. I need it. I'm very good at this, you guys. So, we were walking along and we saw two Nidoking fighting. Like, on the side of the road. Over a Nidoqueen. Like, they were having a battle of strength to see who could, you know, win her, right? And because our dual-wielding Gyarados man was trying to be the strongest in all the land... Fuck. The Wiggles. But he was trying to be the strongest on the land, so he ran up and challenged both Nidoking and won against both of them. So the Nidoqueen was just like, well, I guess I'm marrying you now, and just followed us for the rest of the journey. So, he decided he wanted to become part Nidoking to, like, be able to properly be with his Nidoqueen lover. So he jumped into a nuclear reactor, and due to a series of convoluted dice rolls, including rolling a very specific number on a D100, which he somehow managed to do, it actually worked. Like, for all intents and purposes, he should have died. It was just extreme luck that he just kept getting the exact right things that he needed to, and Jaden was like, well, I guess! So then he was part Nidoking. Now he could talk to Pokemon. Its tail, which also contains a small brain, may bite on its own if it notices an alluring smell. Alright, what do we name this thing? Actually, I know what I want to name this thing. Meh. No, I do not know. Where from? I already bought the candy from the stranger. I don't need to do it again. Where is Lance? Where he? Here? Oh, yep, here he is. Dragonite Hyper Beam! I forgot he did that. What took you, Zipper? I don't teleport! Just as I thought, that strange radio signal's coming from here. The stairs are right here. Zipper, we should split up to check out this place. I'll go first. Let's split up, gang! You found the secret stairway. Hey, bro, you alive? Ugh, that guy's dragon Pokemon are tough. Apparently he's alive! Hey, intruder alert! Who's up first? Lilo? Yeah, that's not a good idea. He is the police. Thinking back on the, I'm thinking back on the, Pokemon Tabletop RPG campaign. I just remembered that, the lone male officer, Jenny, rode around by, like, having one foot on, like, he had two Growlithe, and he had one foot on either of them, and he would just basically use them like a Segway. Which is pretty funny, I thought. Grimer's sprite is, bad in this game. I mean, it is slime. A rat? Actually, no, because Loophoop has my lone fighting type move. That is true. Ow. It's got my tongue. Rat slam! Yeah, Trubbish is a long way off, but Trubbish is very cute. Drowsy is absolutely not a friend. That's why we stick Bat on it. Bat gets rid of the problems. You are a friend, but you're not a Drowsy. Dang, I failed. You sure did. I just want the thingy. Snorlaxy. Yeah, they have whips. They're not nice to their Pokemon. That's why they don't have a Crobat, and I do. Grimer got hard. Nuts. Surveillance cams. I know! I want it, though. Ooh, I have a rare candy? Since when? I'm gonna use it. Oh, you're right. Hang on, hang on. Oh, she got me a moonstone. That's nice. I don't need it, so it's gonna stay in here. But that's nice of her. Thanks, Mom. Alright, pack. While I'm in here, I should probably heal, huh? That would be smart. I did not know that about Oracle cards. The more you know. More rocket grunts. This is not a friend. Cut it down. Nice. I was not actually expecting that to be I'm not expecting that to be an Oko. It was, so that's neat. I'm kinda trying to power level Lilo right now because I want Lilo to learn Petal Dance so I can evolve her. Dang, I failed. You sure did. You fucked up. We learned a thing together. I know. Nugget. Nugget is money. The Abyss. They just pop out. Fully born. Yeah. The Abyss is off screen. If we can't see it, it's the Abyss. Logic. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to hit that, but... Yes, go eat. When you hammer on the A button too much and hit the wrong button. Yeah, they are. Oh, it's a cooking! I already have one though, don't I? Yeah, I do. Fine! Ah, coughing bomb. Bottoms. Can't self-destruct if I kill you first! Bitch. That's a Voltorb, yeah? Yep. Yep. Of course, this one kind of failed to do its job, so I guess that one was a dud, huh? Absorb rat! Essence of rat, yes. Ode rat. Ode rat? I don't speak French. Much rat, very squeak. Wait. Oh, I think they do. I can't think of what other noise a rat would make. Mice and rats are pretty similar after all, so... Kaboom. I did not know, but now I do. I have 2 cats, so I can't really have any rats. Because then that would be very bad. Otherwise, I think I would like to have a rat. Rats seem like cute pets. But I have kitties, and I don't want them to get eaten, so... Bird, you would keep your own kind in a cage. Yeah, that's true. I know that Jaden likes birds and would like to have a bird, but unfortunately, again, we have 2 cats, so... Also, if I were to get a bird, I would kind of want a parrot, and those aren't very good for first-time bird owners. They are terrifying, but also they're smart and pretty. This is such a ninja hideout. There are traps to confound intruders like you. Random parrot! That's wonderful news, actually. That's the other problem with parrots, is that it's kind of likely that at this point in my life, the parrot would outlive me. And I don't really want my pets to outlive me, because then they have to go back to a place and maybe not get adopted again. That's sad. They can live up to like 60 years. They live a long-ass time. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the random parrot might still be there, depending on how old it was when it attacked you. Now letting them live in fear. They are very cool and very pretty, however. Cool. Now it, oh. I was really expecting it to explode, but, guess not. Yes, correct. Absorb. No matter how safe we think we are never safe from animal. They are always there. Waiting for us. You just put them in a cup? What are you doing with a bug cup? We smushed those things and put them in the trash. Oh. Yeah, don't do that for house centipedes. I mean, I know technically house centipedes are good and they kill the nasties, but like, they're creepy, I hate them. Are you alright? Your Pokemon are hurt and tired. Here, give them some of my medicine. This is the best for okay. What did you just give my Pokemon? You rotten little pest. We have right now a pill bug problem because my office here is in the basement, which means we get a lot of bugs from outside. Primarily pill bugs, and they die. They die a lot. There are dead pill bugs everywhere, and it's very upsetting. We keep vacuuming them up, but there are always more. We also found a dead house centipede the other day, but I don't know how long that was there and dead. I just found it because, I guess a set of my brushes fell off from where I had it. and down behind my desk. So I bent down to get those, and I see something kind of like, it looked buggy, and it was like kind of golden in the light. And I was like, I don't like that. Hey, Jaden, can you come get rid of this weird thing that's under my desk? And it was a dead centipede. And it wigged me right out. It's a long man. Okay, but like the Poké World centipedes are actually cute though, and not horrifying little monsters that I absolutely detest, and even talking about them is making me feel itchy. They are, but also they're cute. Yeah, I had a, Centiscorch in my party for my playthrough. Because I caught one in the gym, and then I loved it, so I kept it. Yes, I know Scolipede is your favorite Pokemon bird. Yeah, and then I had to go get a bunch of, max mushrooms so I could make it max soup, because it turns out those ones in the gym can't Dynamax, which, like, what's even the point, because the Dynamax is the coolest thing. I spent a lot of time getting max mushrooms in my playthrough. Ice cold, Letty. Honestly, Bee didn't need the help. Ekans is so weirdly skinny in this gen. Put some meat on them snake bones. Snakes don't have bones, do they? Do they? I don't know anything about snakes. Okay, I thought they did. A gloom? I'm a gloom! And I know what they're weak to. Ooh, a thingy. I want the thingy. Move, bitch! Protein! Wow, you're a dick. That's fair. Yeah, no, you're not very good at thinking either. Casually avoids the rocket. Oh, you had at least 2 similar Pokemon to me, because I had Inteleon and Toxtricity. I also had Appleton, Centiskorch. Who else did I have? Alchemy. And there's one more. Oh, Corviknight. That was my final party. Hi. Yuck, yuck, yuck! You're challenging me to a battle? Ha! You're nuts, but you've got guts! I like that! If you could beat me, I'll tell you a password to the boss's room. Rat! Big rat! Frostmoth's really cute, but I just kind of settled on what I settled on. We'll see what I wind up with when I get there. Kick, 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 you're good. Kick, kick, kick. Passage to the boss's room. I think it's Raticate now. I don't believe you! Good sir, I think you are a liar. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, kid, I don't really like this, but eliminate you I must. We found it! The one Team Rocket member with a soul! Absorb. Oh, itchy. Okay. Well, there's also, with Sentret has raccoon tail, at least. I mean, fur, it's a ferret, but, like... This was a mistake. But I did get re-healed, I guess that's a word. I don't know, but for it's adorable, so it gets a pass. The Furret is one of my favorite Pokemon. I knew I'd lose. Hi? Didn't I tell you I was going to destroy Team Rocket? Tell me, who was the guy in the cape who used Dragon Pokemon? The Pokemon were no match at all. I don't care that I lost. I could beat him by getting stronger Pokemon. It's what he said that bothers me. He told me that I don't love and trust my Pokemon enough. I'm furious that I lost to a bleeding heart like him. I don't have time for the likes of you. Did you literally show up just to shove me and leave? What? Who are you? This is the office of our leader, Giovanni. Since disbanding Team Rocket 3 years ago, he's been in training. But we're certain he'll be back someday to assume command again. That's why we're standing guard. I won't let anyone disturb this place. Oh yes, so very menacing with your Zubat. Fuck off. Listen, the Ultra Beasts are just fucking weird. And I try to pretend most of them don't exist. Except Nilago. Nilago is allowed to exist because, like, the whole thing with Lucamina is really cool. But... Pokemon! They're just fucking weird aliens. Giovanni, please forgive me. No, I can't let this affect me. I have to inform the others. Runs directly into a table. The password is Hail Giovanni. I mean, yes, but like they're literally aliens. We're just calling them Pokemon because we don't know what else to call them. Yeah, Clefairy is an Ultra Beast. Confirmed. I don't know what that is, but we have it now. Yes. Why did I come out for this? Where's your sense of honor? Say the people that cut off Slowpoke tails. Oh, she hot though. I can't roll my R's. It's not even worth trying. Right? Yes, I'll change Pokemon just because it happens to be flying type. But hey, Murkrow! How do you like being punched with thunder? I bet you don't like it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't think so. Yeah, so the reason that I am wiggling is because, aw, thank you. I am, like, rocking back and forth in my chair. So I am doing the wiggles on screen. I gotta move! You really are strong. It's too bad. If you were to join Team Rocket, you could become an executive. This hideout is done for. That's fine, the broadcast experiment was a total success. Doesn't matter what happens to this hideout now. We have much bigger plans. You'll come to appreciate Team Rocket's true power soon enough. Enjoy yourself while you can. I did it. We defeated all the Rockets here. But I'm concerned about the young guy I battled in the process. Sorry, Zipper. I saw how well you were doing, so I just hung back. Now all there is left to do is to turn off that odd radio signal. It's this machine that's causing all the problems. Once he has a switch on it, we have no choice. We have to make all the electrode faint. And that to stop this machine from transmitting that strange signal. It's no fault of the Pokemon, so it makes me feel guilty. Zipper, let's split the job. Yeah, he really does. I wonder if I can catch it. Sonic boom! Eternatus is just weird. And like I realized we were talking about how they're all weird, but like Eternatus' dragon form is really cool. What the fuck is that Eternamax form even? we go. What do we name Mr. Ball? It stores an overflowing amount of electric energy inside its body. Even a small shock makes it explode. Wow! That's less than great. What do we name it? D's. You're right, you're right. Ah! My whoop! No! Oh, he live! She live! Whoop whoop out here like, I live, bitch! Whoop whoop! Hi, Sasha. I guess I'm lucky that the first one didn't explode on me, huh? That odd signal has finally stopped. The lake should be back to normal. You're the hero. Let me thank you on behalf of all the Pokemon. Oh, yes, you should take this. Found it here, but I don't have any need for it. That's Whirlpool. Teaches you Pokemon to get across wild water, but keep this in mind. You can use that out of battle only with a badge from Hoggy Gym. Zipper. The journey to becoming the Pokemon Master is long and difficult. Knowing that, will you keep going? I'd see. No, you're right. If you would give up that easily, you two would have never chased that gym in the first place. Look forward to seeing you again. Bye, Mr. Weird Man! I'm gonna go fight the gym now! If I go back in, is it still empty? Yeah, it's still empty. Okay, let's get healed! Heal, please. Also, I'm gonna go take a quick BRB before we fight the next gym. I will be right back. Okay, I am returned. Just had to go and run and get a drink. Also, I found several live pill bugs. Hi, Alana. Also, hi back. I'm Dad. You right, just 1 second. Yeah, but you said you're back, so I'm Dad. Check out my parallel turn. Ma'am, you're indoors. Why are you on skis? Dugong's so cute. And I'm gonna electrocute it. Electrocute it. Alright. No, you made me wipe out. You did not move. I'll freeze your Pokemon so you can't do a thing. Hey. Sir, you're indoors. Why are you on a surfboard? I just saved! I'll save again once I'm out of this fight, but... Lighthouse, go! Mwah. That's fair. Stop making me kill the cute thing. Oh. Womp. Oh, that's because it was Thunder Shock. Yes, please go get clean. Wash your soul. Darn, I couldn't do a thing. Sucks to suck, doesn't it? Anyway, bye! This gym has a slippery floor. It's fun, isn't it? But hey, we're not playing games here. Oh, I know. But I gotta at least say it. Your soul is in fact uncleanable. It's a Swiffer Duster! I love Swinub. It's so cute. I love it. I can understand that. No, it just has little bitty feet. They're just under the fur. Do you see how serious we are? No, not really. They're very cute. I know, price is secret. Okay. I forgot that Shelter is just the eyes emoji in this game. I love it. Hello, Clarice. I love the animation for withdraw too. It's just hide. Push thing overhead. You cannot see me now. No. Okay, that secret sucked, but like, thanks though. How do I get to you? Oh, this is how. To get to Price, our gym leader, you need to think before you skate. I don't need to think that hard, lady. And now she purple, and weirdly shapeless. Like, she just straight up and down. I wouldn't lose to you in skiing. Yeah, well, this isn't a ski competition, so I'm good. Thanks, though. Nope, not up there. I don't need to think that hard, I say, immediately getting confused by this puzzle. Pour one out for everybody who watches the VOD later and just screams. Hello, welcome back. Slide puzzles are very hard for Zipper. That makes one of us! Yes, I have hit the back wall. Okay. Down. Oh, here I am. Thank you. I forgot to save, but that's fine. I'll be fine. Sir, please put on pants. It's cold in here. He is very old. He's going to get very cold. He's got spindly old man legs. They're not going to retain heat. He does dress a lot better in the remakes, it's true. Yes, but... Also, Palace White looks a little weird in this game. No, if you, talk to one of the things, he's like, I know price of a secret! And then he tells you after the battle that apparently he trains by sitting under a waterfall every day. So I guess it's also price. I am impressed by your prowess. With your strong will, I know you will overcome all life's obstacles. You are worthy of this badge. And worthy of money! Money. Price is just some guy. It's a special. It also lets your Pokemon use Whirlpool. And this is a gift from me. I won't use it, but thanks. Oh, hey, Prof. Zipper, how are things going? I called because something weird's happening with the radio broadcasts. We were talking about Team Rocket? Zipper, do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket's returned? No, that just can't be true. Sorry to bug you. Take care! I think that means we're off to Goldenrod! Hey, hi, Merlin. Yes, hello. Please don't bite my feet. I know, you're very sad because the other kitty won't be your friend. So Jaden and I are taking care of my mother's cat for the week. And my mother's cat is this horrible, miserable bitch who has, like, never been happy even once in her life. I'm not gonna go that way right now, though, because I think I need to go back to Goldenrod. And so she's been in our guest room because she needs to feel safe. And there's like an inch gap under the door to her guest room, so Merlin can see under there. And he knows there's another cat in there, and he so desperately wants to be her friend. We are Team Rocket. After 30 years of preparation, we have risen again from the ashes. Giovanni! Can you hear? We did it! Where's our boss? Is he listening? Yeah, he wants to be her friend, and she doesn't want to be his friend, so he's been very sad. Yeah, pretty much. Because he didn't want this. Hello, I'm sorry, but we're not offering any tours today. We've finally taken over the radio tower. Now everyone will get to experience the true terror of Team Rocket. Let's show you how scary we are. Okay. Witness the true terror of Team Rocket, Fat Rat! No, terrorism by fat rats! Two of them! Oh no, whatever shall we do? Too strong. We must watch you. Yeah, she is 100% correct, to be fair. Why don't they want to take over the radio tower? How boring. It was far too easy to take over this place. Come on, keep me amused. Who are you? We're Team Rocket, the exploiters of Pokemon. We love being evil. Scared? No. Not really. Oh no, a thinner rat! Whatever shall I do? Ah! I don't remember what it said, so... No. Rats can be scary, it's true. It's just that I'm not afraid of these rats, because they're like half my level. Yes, throwing 5 rats at me isn't really going to intimidate me. Okay, if he literally hurled 5 rats at my face, I would probably scream, not gonna lie, but he's not doing that. You think you're a hero? Yeah, pretty much. What, are you gonna prove me wrong? Three years ago, Team Rocket was forced to disband, but we're making a comeback here! Yeah, okay. Because the Rocket Grunts aren't very smart. Oh, it's something different! Hooray! Oh hey, that actually did some damage. Good job. Now give me a rat so I can absorb it for health. That's not a rat. Yeah, that is pretty much exactly what's happening. I know there's like a secret scene in Heart Gold Soul Silver where you can run into Giovanni and he's just like, man, fuck this. They're just a depressed mafia. Oh hey, it's Muck! That sprite is, bad. He's very wet, but, also, he looks like he's got a hand in his hip, and he's like, now see here! He is wet and hard! It's gonna grab me and make me moist, oh no! Don't get cute. But I am cute. I can't help it. That's just how I am. Hey, hey! Keep out of our way! A zibbit. Plumeria has the whole brain cell. Unfortunately, it's not enough. Good girl, Elo. I'll change out just because of the confusion. She's doing her very best. Ugh, I give up. Yeah, because you had 2 bats. I love this guy spinning around in the chair. 2 trainers, Pokemon are their beloved partners. It's terrible how Team Rocket's trying to control Pokemon. Yeah, you just have fun over there, buddy. I'm gonna go bother this guy. An unknown child wandering here? Who are you? Almost literally, who is this sassy lost child?
The Mafia! Oh, hi, Noob. You woke up? Hello? Hey, baby. Oh, big stretch.
No, even better. Imagine Mom calling in the middle of a Team Rocket fight. Not even after, just like in the middle. And like, you picking up and being like, hi mommy, I'm fighting the mob! And they're just like, can you take this at least a little seriously?
Hi Noob, you want some of that? Hello. It's me, you like me.
I know you can only remember 4 moves, and liking me usually isn't among them, but... I like Lyra just fine. Like, Chris was fine. I understand everybody's got an attachment because of nostalgia and all that, but... I think Lyra's cute. I never owned Crystal, I rented it. I mean, that's fair. We can all tell how I feel about blue hair. I took you too lightly. You sure did! You gotta have blue hair.
I know. Yeah, you're just gonna sit here next to me.
It feels great ordering Pokemon to commit crimes. Wow.
It's just me. It's just me. Calm down. It's okay.
Man, Weezing has had a real bad day. It is sparkly blue. I remember it. I didn't own it, so... Because I did play it, but I'm pretty sure I rented it from Blockbuster. And that tells you about how old I am. Oof. Ugh. That was less than great.
Okay, yeah. Shinra? Do you like Shinra?
You're not that baby. You're only a couple of years younger than me, as I recall, so...
Big yawn. Yeah.
I rented a lot of things from Blockbuster because I couldn't afford to buy a lot of games. Kids these days don't know nothing about Blockbuster. Hi. Yeah. I do need to see my screen, Noob. So if maybe you could not be there, that would be great. Thank you. They didn't have a lot of anime for me to rent. I did rent, Princess Mononoke from there. So I saw that way before I really should have. My copy of Pokemon Stadium is from, Blockbuster. I think still has the sticker on it. I'm trying to think of the ones I remember renting off the top of my head. I rented Legend of Mana a lot. I actually don't own the original PS1 version. I always rented it. I bought a PS1 version, but the disc was all scratched up and it didn't work, so I returned it. Which sucks. But, I have the Switch version now. I rented Driver for the Game Boy Color, but I didn't like that very much. Rented Super Mario Land 2 a lot. Wario Land 2 I rented a couple of times. Obviously Pokemon Stadium until I actually, you know, got it and just bought it from them. Think we had to rent Pokemon Snap too, because I didn't get it until several years later. Which other ones? Quest 64, I rented that one. I wasn't very good at it. To be fair, apparently the game sucks, but, like, I didn't know that. I was a baby. I rented FF9, but, I couldn't play it because I was bad. What? I rented a lot of Rugrats games, because I was pretty into Rugrats at the time, because I was baby! You plan to rescue the director? That won't be possible, because I'm going to beat you! I mean, you gotta admire his confidence. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of anime, because I bought the Sailor Moon movies. We found them somewhere. Oh, thank you for the sub! Yeah, and you can't hard lock yourself from across. I didn't get that far, because I wasn't any good at it! I don't think I got very far in the game at all. I never got the Mario Party clone. I did play, Search for Reptar for the PS1 a lot, and that game was actually super good. Like, it's a kid's game, so it's, like, really easy, but it's actually really good. Oh, I rented Mario Party a whole bunch. Mario Party 2 especially. I wasn't very good at it either. But to be fair, Mario Party is mostly cheating and being really sad. Never played Kirby. I have literally never played Kirby at any point in my life. Okay, that's not true. I played a little bit of one of them. Because my friend just kind of shoved it into my hand and went, play this Kirby game, but I played like 20 minutes of it. And I did not get very far, and I don't even know which game it was. I think Game Boy? It was on a DS, but that doesn't mean much, because I think it was like one of those DS downloads. Most excellent. This radio tower will fulfill our grand design. Wow, you sound like a jackass. Absorb! Well, that was a mistake on your part. All grand plans come with snags. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Ew, you came to rescue me. Is that what you were expecting? Wrong, I'm an imposter. I pretended to be the real thing to prepare for our takeover. Do you want to know where we hid the real director? Sure, I'll tell you, but only if you can beat me. I mean, weird plan, but okay. Because adults are really bad at having good plans in Pokemon games. Like, you win a Pokemon battle and they're like, alright, I guess there's nothing we could do. When, like, realistically, they could just punch out the kid. Or stab him. I'm just saying, knives have to be a thing in this universe. They could just shank the small child and call it a day. They'd actually be a more intimidating mob then. Okay, Pokespecial is its own weird brand of thing. Do you have anything but coughing, my dude? Is that how you took over the place? Did you just stink the whole place up until they were like, oh god, okay, you can sit in the chair? Oh no! Oh, he has a wheezing too. Well, I mean, they tried to go 2-on-1 on me, and then Lance showed up and was like, nah. Oh god, he has the Rona! I'm not wearing my mask! No! I meant to hit Earthquake. Please don't die, Whoop Whoop. No! have to hit eventually, right? Right? There we go! Okay, I'll tell you where he is. Thanks for the key, bro. I feel like I've never had this bad of a time with it in later gens, but I could be confusing it for something. No game corner for you! I think you have some rare Pokemon with you. Let me see them. Oh. Oh, oof. Do you consider type alignments in battle? If you know your type advantages, you'll do better in battle. Yeah, but if you have level 10 Pokemon, you're still fucked. Super Nerd Teru. Oh, you have a level 7 Pokemon. That's somehow worse. He's Teruboru. you should get a haircut. I think Katsu. Ooh, free stuff. My Pokemon just got haircuts. I'll show you how strong they are. I don't think the haircut made it stronger, my dude. I think it just made it like you more. I can go gambling now. I'm not going to, but I could. Licky tongue. Has big tongue. Take acid. Aye! I got booted out of the game corner. I was trying to cheat using my Pokemon. Yeah, no wonder they kicked you out! Fucking turns out, my man! Right! I think it's just one more level until I finally get Lilo to the point where I can evolve her. I think. Grumble. Alright, well, that's everything down here. Off we go! Hold it! I saw you, so I tailed you. I don't need you underfoot while I take care of Team Rocket. Wait a second. You beat me before, didn't you? It was just a fluke. But I repay my debts. The leveling curve is so weird in this game because, like, in order to beat the gym leaders, you would need to be at maybe not the level I'm at precisely, but, like, you know, up there, right? And then the rival battles are going to be easy for you. The rocket battlers are going to be piss easy for you. So it's like, what are you doing? Oh no, I'm slow now. Oh no, I'm extra slow now. Excuse me. Munch! Oh, that was your crit. Oof, my dude. Nice. Ghost. Passed off dollar card. Okay, bye! Sneasel's Dark Ice. So, Katsu. Yeah, the sprite colors are a little off for Sneasel here. I like the sprite, it's just not colored right. Why do I lose? I've assembled the toughest Pokemon. I didn't use up on the gas, so why do I lose? I don't understand. Is what that Lance guy said true? That I don't treat Pokemon properly? Love. Trust. Are they really what I lack? Are they keeping me from winning? I just don't understand. But it's not gonna end here. Not now. Not because of this. I won't give up on my dream of becoming the world's best Pokemon trainer. He didn't push me. I think we're getting somewhere. I don't care if you're lost. You show up here, you're nothing but a victim. He might reject hugs. He might push off at that point, but like, you know, we're getting somewhere. Absorb, rat! That random grunt is just standing there like, man, boss's kid is having some problems today, isn't he? So anyway, you ready to fight? Yeah, you think you're cool, huh? Sure do. 'Cause I am. Open one shutter, another closes. Bet you can't get where you want. Muck lays his wet little hand upon me. Absorb, rat. Rat absorbed. Drat, I was sunk by indecision. Sure. Wahaha! Confounded by the shutters, are we? I'll let you in on a secret if you can beat me. Okay. Good night. Thank you for coming. Enjoy cookie. And the Girl Scout cookies upstairs. Not gonna leave to get them right now, but like, I have them. There we go. Yes, thank you for your tentacle leaves. Oh, I'm so close. Ugh, I blew it. Alright, a hint. Change the order of switching. I'll change the way the shutters open and close. That's not helpful. Why is Professor Oak still talking to me? You're not even my real professor! They ditched this project before they finished. I'm searching for leftover loot. He's a puppy! You know, Pound is just Muck laying his gay little hand upon my shoulder. A burglar and his puppy. Yes! Over the top! Totally radical, dude. Soon! Hank! Actually, you know, it's 11, so I think I am gonna call it here. Especially since we just saved and we just evolved, so that seems like a good stopping point for the night. So, scheduling. barring any unforeseen changes, the 24th will be me picking back up on Trails in the Sky. Next Tuesday, the 29th, I will be starting Super Mario 64. And then the 31st will be more Trails in the Sky. May or may not also do something on Friday, April 1st. We'll see how I feel. So that's scheduling. And as for other things, I had fun tonight. I hope everybody else did too. And so, until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay hydrated. Bye, everybody!